Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nicholas Bogroff Gansel, and I am creatively bankrupt. So today, we are diving into Season 1, Episode 4 of Fleabag. Honestly, I am just loving the shit out of this show. It is fantastic. It's very funny and very moving. It's melancholy and laugh out loud funny and depressing as hell. I don't know how they're doing it. It's just stellar. It's exactly my kind of show. The last episode was a little cringier than I usually like to go, but it worked. Like, that's a personal preference. That's not, like, a criticism. And I don't know moving forward if they're going to continue to get more and more cringy, or if that was sort of an anomaly. I do expect them to get more and more depressing. As we see facets of her life and of her stability and mental stability stripped away. Because I'm still predicting that that's where the show is going. That the last episode, we're going to find out that she's the one that the boyfriend cheated with. Because in the last episode, we had that moment where they, like, saw each other in the shop, and they, like, looked at each other, and her reaction was not one of disgust or of anger. It was, like, fear, and it wasn't quite shame, but it was, like, there was a palpable fear in her eyes, and I feel like seeing him wasn't like, oh my god, you're the one who killed my friend. I feel like it was like, oh my god, I'm the one who killed my friend. So I'm maintaining that will be the twist. Unless new evidence arises where I'm like, oh, you know what, I think I'm wrong about this. I'm sticking with that as the twist that's going to happen. Or not the twist, but the reveal. That's going to be the big reveal, I think. But overall, like, I don't have any predictions for this episode. Like, I got predictions for the end of this season, but I don't know. It's episode 4. We just passed the halfway point. I've watched 3 episodes now. I got 3 episodes left. This is exactly the middle of the season. And I don't really know moving forward where it's going to go. Maybe it'll reveal more about more of the characters, like how the last episode we learned a lot more about the brother-in-law and how he's like an alcoholic and a sexual harasser, and everyone kind of just doesn't say anything about it because at some point they're going to want to get shit-faced and no one else will, but they know that he will. And also, if they get shit-faced with him, they won't feel like alcoholics. So that was like a whole new layer that we didn't see before. So I'm expecting something like that to happen for another character, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe they'll just keep peeling off the same couple characters and keep showing deeper layers of them. But that's a pretty abstract thing to predict. I don't have like a tangible... Like last episode I predicted maybe we would see like the birthday party, and we did. I don't have anything specific for that. Or for this episode. Overall, the show's been fantastic so far. I'm loving it. It's that perfect blend of comedy and drama. And the writing is so on point. The acting has been stellar. And even the cinematography, which does not call attention to itself. It's very subtle cinematography, but it's very effective. So, all around, the show's just been fantastic. And in light of the fact that I don't have any profound predictions, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, and as always, if you're watching my videos without watching the original content first, you're doing the content a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you really do want your first experience of Fleabag to involve me, then head over to my Patreon. For just $1, you can get access to my uncut reactions that you can play alongside the original content. Let's dive in.
Do you know what the lesbian app for Grindr is called? Twatnav.
I feel like that's not true.
Don't make this fun.
What? What?
I'm excellent.
I'm confused.
I just sometimes need you not to...
Take the piss.
Don't finish my sentences. Take the piss.
Out of you and your...
You don't always know what I'm going to say, okay?
Sorry.
Out of
Out of her when she's driving.
me while I'm driving.
Fucking psycho.
I love the way she side eyes at us to be
Really
like,
splashed out this time.
"You're with me on this,
Do
right?"
something awful. We're not supposed to talk at all. It's a silent retreat. God help us.
Oh God.
How's everything at the cafe?
Is that the whole episode?
Thank you.
Ah, thank you. That's funny.
Hi.
Please tell me the whole episode is a silent retreat where they're just unable to do it.
They're probably going to think we're a couple.
The fact that your mind even goes there is beyond disturbing.
Hey, we'd make a really cute couple. Yes?
We're gonna die here. We're gonna wait and die.
Rested in
The talking
Do
zone.
you have Wi-Fi?
No. Would you like 2 single beds or a double?
A double,
singles.
please.
Ha! See, in the first episode, they make it seem like those two have nothing in common,
You don't read the news.
but they're both like dreading this.
What's that for?
My neck and chest.
What's that for?
My legs and knees.
What's that for?
Ends of my hair.
What's that?
For my under eyes. What's that?
That is for my face and body. What would you do if someone stole all of those?
I'd kill myself. Why are there no plug sockets in here?
What are these for?
Nothing. What?
Well, it's just,
You brought it.
why would you bring such tiny batteries? You're a genius.
Always know where the reserves are.
Let go of your past.
Bit on the nose.
Now's the time to let it go.
That was like a double fourth wall break, because she wasn't just talking to us, she was also talking about the narrative arc.
Welcome to the female-only Breath of Silence retreat. Women don't speak.
Sorry. I think I meant to be at, that one.
Shame.
It's about leaving your voice in your head and trapping your thoughts in your skull. Think of it as a thought prison in your mind.
What?
Firstly, we're going to teach you how to breathe.
Oh, no, back up to the thought prison.
Then we will find our sanctuary in the partaking of menial tasks, all in perfect silence.
Menial tasks, is this part of the thought prison?
No matter what happens, a word must not be heard.
Tell me more about the thought prison! That sounded pretty important. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm very curious as to what the hell's going on over there. What the fuck?
Back to me! Back to me!
At least they're not real women, but still.
What should we say to her? Well done, Patricia.
Please leave.
Oh shit.
Perv.
Slut.
Wow!
Do you remember we used to go top to toe?
Kids are so weird.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah, when we were 10 and cute. Now we're 30 and angry.
But I'm not suggesting that we just don't, okay?
10 and cute versus 30 and angry. Oh god, I feel that.
Stop stealing my things.
Oh shit. This is a pretty common dynamic between siblings and friends,
Present.
where
Thank you.
one of them is teasing the other with
Martin
getting
gave me
caught
that sculpture.
and getting in trouble.
He must have bent over backwards to get something like that.
Oh.
I feel very lucky.
Oh, that sounds hollow.
I have to tell you something.
What?
Oh, is she just gonna tell her?
I stole that sculpture from a certain somebody's studio. And then I tried to sell it through Martin, but Martin took it and gave it to you. Just don't put it pride of place when when they come over, okay? Because...
Right.
Oh shit, I was completely wrong about that. Okay, but yeah, on that earlier scene, where one friend's trying to get them in trouble, like, as a joke because they don't care, and the other one's like, oh no, we'll get in trouble. Growing up, I was always the we'll get in trouble kid. I was never, like, chill about that kind of shit. Significantly less important than what just happened, but I wanted to get that thought out so it wasn't half thought.
The sooner we get on with it, the sooner we are out of it.
That's a really nice outfit.
It's technically not true, though, because aren't you there for, like, a full weekend? It's not like, hey, start your activities early, you get them done early. It's like segmented time.
Think of something you can't let go of. A moment of noise. A moment of tension.
Oh.
Not for now.
Okay.
Now,
I've always been insecure about my face. You know that.
I know. You shouldn't. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with your nose. I mean, there's nothing wrong.
Say that again.
I mean, there's nothing.
What?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
I always say the wrong thing!
I love her friend. I'm sad she's dead. Like, when they first introduced her, I thought she was going to be very annoying, but she's actually just super endearing. Now, I mean, we are looking at her memory through rose-colored glasses, so that's parts of it, but still.
What is this? I don't even do this in my own home.
Oh, it's very simple. We've paid them to let us clean their house in silence. Jesus.
I don't want to come down on you like a schoolteacher, but I'm afraid your flagrant lack of respect for the one rule that we have here is now affecting the other students, the clients,
Inmates?
cleaners, participants.
I went through your bag.
What?
I couldn't find anything, so you're just going to have to tell me what's going on with you. Talk. Or I will scream.
I love that they're doing the actual helpful stuff
I
when
got the
they're
Finland
talking.
promotion.
What Finland promotion?
How can you ask that? I've told you about it.
I know the Finland promotion. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Would that mean you're a millionaire now, Andy?
Don't be ridiculous. Yes, it would.
Oh, shit.
Money makes you cry. Don't let other people get in the way of what you really want. Finland is what you really want.
My husband isn't other people, okay? My husband is my life.
Your husband tried to kiss me on your birthday.
I knew that was... Oh, my God. I felt that coming.
Did he?
They're actually way more protective of each other than they let on in the pilot. Like, they really appeared to have this kind of two-dimensional, contentious relationship, and now there's just more and more we're seeing them actually, like, try to be kind and gentle with each other, even though they still rib on each other.
Up on your feet. We're going to say, sorry, Patricia. Sorry, Patricia.
Of course, they each individually say slut, but they all together say sorry, Patricia. I also love how the men's retreat is all about expression and accepting their darkest selves before they move on, whereas the women's retreat is about just shoving it all down and, you know, not letting anything out.
You can do it. You ready?
Oh, is he gonna apologize to her?
Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Fair enough. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't want that. I touched a colleague's breast more than once.
Oh, shit.
At a party, I'm just a very disappointing man. No thanks, I'm trying to quit. Snooze, on the other hand.
You just threw one away.
They keep asking me, what
Like
do you
half
want
smoked.
from this workshop? What do you want? I'm not telling them what I want.
Oh, fuck.
I want to move back home. I want to hug my wife. Protect my children, protect my daughter. I want to move on. I want to apologise to everyone.
I just want to cry all the time.
Oh, fuck. I really thought that was gonna be the end. Like, just right there.
Hi, this is Boo. I can't come to the phone right now, but please leave me a message and I will get back to you.
Someone should probably disconnect that.
So that was season 1, episode 4 of Fleabag. I think this is far and away my favorite episode. It was completely unlike the first 3, and oh my god, it I wish I hadn't talked over it so much. I kept thinking of things that was like, oh, I should say this, and I wish I just like made a note and saved them for the end, because oh my god, that was, I mean, every time I like started to say something just crazy, like profound happened, or revealing happened, where you're like, oh my god, this is what's happening here. The connection between the sisters is actually a lot more positive than previously indicated. And we got a little bit a bit of that last episode, but this episode, it's like, holy shit. There were some very funny things, like the men's retreat and how their retreat is centered around, you know, speaking and cursing and all the stuff that they're being condemned for. It's like, oh yeah, you should do that and get it out of your system and then move on from there and pat yourself on the back. Whereas the women's retreat was like, nah, y'all need to shut the fuck up and do household chores. Like, as societal commentary goes, that was very on the nose and very, very funny, I thought. But I relate so hard to that moment where she said, I just want to cry all the time. Oh my god. And honestly, just when she listened to Boo's voice message, I've done that with like people I miss, like not people who are dead, because I don't have very many friends who have died, and the ones who did, they don't have like a voice message I can call. But like when I miss friends of mine and their phone, and I know their phones are off, like sometimes I call them, like, oh, maybe I'll get to speak to them, but even if I don't get to speak to them, I'll listen to their whole outgoing voice message just to hear their voice. And yeah, And I mean, she's very flippant about it right there at the end, which in a different show I might take as, oh my god, she's a lot colder than I thought. But juxtaposed with the fact that she says, I want to cry all the time, that means at her most flippant, at her funniest, at her most ballsy, she always feels that. So her being flippant right there isn't, I don't want to cry. It's, now I want to cry more than most moments. And this is still how able I am to cover it up and be kind of blasé about it. Which means all the other times we've been like, oh yeah, she seems like she's okay because she's being blasé and funny, is very much her putting up a front. And, I mean, to some extent we knew that, but I didn't realize how deep it went. Because I thought it was more like, I'm trying to distract myself from this, and not necessarily, no, I'm feeling this and living this, but I'm putting up a front anyway. That, I wish this episode was an hour long. That's my only complaint. I wish this was an hour-long show just so that this episode could have dug a little deeper into all the different things it did. Because the one thing we didn't quite get, we didn't get to feel the monotony of the retreat. And I feel like if we'd gotten a little more of that as our baseline, it would have made these subtle moments of revelation and of, you know, connection, it would have made them feel, it would have made them pop and just be even bigger and feel even more profound when juxtaposed against the silent retreat. It was still great, but I think if we had gotten another 15 minutes of just them at the retreat struggling to stay quiet, it could even be comedy scenes, but like the scene with the wasp biting the woman in the background, if we had gotten like 15 more minutes, or even 10 more minutes of that sort of stuff, and of kind of mood scenes and shots of them at the retreat, then I think, as powerful as these specific critical moments were, they could have been elevated even further, just because they would have been even starker contrast to the sort of flat line of the retreat. Yeah, I mean, I could talk about it more, but I think I just need to process it a little more. So I might talk about it more at the beginning of next episode. I might not. So, thanks for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe, because I'd love to keep you coming back on the regular.